Settings, we're talking about DoorDash Dasher settings. I mean, I'm just going to go online and make money, man.
Yeah, I know, not the most exciting thing, the settings and the features, options on your DoorDash Dasher app. But take it from me, as someone who got activated in 2018, do it once. You can go in there every now and then, but I would change these settings, and the company or any really gig company is not going to tell you this. I'll actually do this with you. So open up your Dasher app, and this is updated for 2025 because I know they just updated the app. So if you're watching this in 25 or 26, this is the most updated version. So go into your menu on the top left here. I actually want to start here with preferences. Why? Because preferences in large part dictates what kind of offers you're going to get, and you're going to check if you have a certain feature as well. So here, I have shop and deliver turned off. If you want to do shop and deliver, and they've been expanding, like what is shop and deliver? Grocery, alcohol, convenience, pet. So you go into the merchant, you just shop for the stuff, right? You have to communicate substitutions, all of that, and then you deliver. Alcohol delivery, cash on delivery, pretty self-explanatory. If you don't want to do that, because that is a little bit of a different delivery scenario, handling cash, possibly giving change, and the alcohol with checking ID. If you don't want to do that, turn it on and off here. And then pizza delivery. So you just have to verify your pizza bag. If this says you still need to verify it, and if you plan on doing this gig stuff for more than like a month, 2 months, I would 100% get a pizza bag. I am super glad that I got a good one, not a cheap one, and it might unlock more earnings for pizza offers. But the other feature, this is where you check DashLink, because I get that question a lot. Where do I see if I have the warehouse delivery option called DashLink? This is where you check it in preferences. So you can see here, I have DashLink. If we click on that tab here, it opens DashLink right there. I can toggle it on and off. Then I can actually go deeper in it and go into the actual wait list, because there is a wait list. I can see the average pay for DashLink routes, the average time here, and I can toggle on the wait list when it opens right here. So if you don't have it saying DashLink, then of course you don't have DashLink. So I would pop in there, because you might say, well, like I've set my preferences forever ago. Just pop in there every now and then to see maybe if you have DashLink. And then lastly on this screen here, I don't want to go over absolutely everything, but the red card. So you're going to have your physical red card that you're going to use for those shop and deliver orders. I would 100% also add it to your digital wallet. I got an iPhone, it's in the little wallet thing there. You can do the same thing on an Android phone here. So if you lose it, and well, if you lose it, you want to get a replacement basically. But if you don't want to always have that red card on you, you forgot it in the car when you're dashing, you can have it on your phone in your digital wallet. Next, let's go back to the menu here. Let's go to schedule. So you can schedule a certain amount of days out. I believe it's 5, and then 6 if you have certain metrics. Now they're always changing stuff, so make sure you can look at the support articles and stuff like that just to be sure. Now here's what mine looks like. The availability, and then what I would have scheduled is here. Now I've heard they just updated this availability and overall schedule screen. So you really want to go in here because they might have just changed it. But I want to go up to this gear here. 100% you need to change this. So unclick every sub marketplace that doesn't pertain to you, that doesn't make sense for you to see scheduling and info for whatever, Indiana, Grove City, right? Johnstown. It's like an hour away plus for me. So I can just check it, or I can uncheck it here. And you can see all the sub marketplaces I have turned on and turned off. If we click save here, now I only see the scheduling options for the markets that I would want to schedule in. Makes absolutely no sense to have schedule availability for a market that completely is way out of your area. You're never going to head there. Let's go to accounts. So menu, click on accounts right here. And there's several things I want to change here. Let's click on app settings, cash on delivery. Again, here, toggle it on or off. Promotional push notifications. I feel like a lot of people forget about this. This is, you know what push notifications are, like things that pop up on your phone, notifications. But what it might tell you is, hey, it's busy right now, you can dash and get an extra $2 per offer. Or even it's just busy right now, go online. But Since DoorDash just announced brand new updates, it was on their Dash Forward event thing. I'll leave a summary video link down below. This might enable the new flash offers. I hear it all the time in the comment section. Thank you for watching and subscribing. All I do is help you make money in different side hustles. My small marketplace isn't busy enough. The flash offers send you a push notification if you're offline. You're not even online. You'll tell them your availability firstly, so they're not like texting you at 2 a.m. or whatever it is. But they might text you or push notification for a flash offer that says, hey, take this Pizza Hut and get a flash offer bonus. Initially, we saw that being an extra $15 just to go online and take the offer. I imagine that number is going to vary, but it is stackable. So you get the flash offer and any peak pay, and then the normal pay, the base pay, and the customer tip. You may not see that if you don't have notifications turned on. Let's go back here to the main account page and this safe driving features. So this is going to use their basically like data, whatever it is, the speed data, the location data in your phone to detect how fast you're driving. And it'll tell you, like, look at my driving insights here, that I've had two instances, I should say, one more than average of hard braking and one instance of rapid acceleration. This has nothing to do with your earnings or ratings. It says it right here. It is for your information only. So if I click on Got It, I click on Insights Frequency, I tell them to never tell me about my driving insights. If you want to see warnings about that, now, number one, always drive safely. Don't be like speeding around like crazy. It's not going to get you more money. You're not going to be able to squeeze in more offers per hour. So I'll tell you that. These driving insights don't matter for now, but Uber on their quests, which are their batch bonuses, it's like complete 5 deliveries, get an extra $7 or whatever it is. Now they have driver insights score, their DIS, that goes into the quest requirements. This is on Uber Eats again. So I have to do like 5 deliveries, but I have to have a DIS of 85 or something. So I hope driving insight scores don't come to DoorDash. That's my opinion. Now let's click out of account, go back to the main menu here and go into ratings. Very important. There's no particular settings in here. I just want you to understand each and every one of these. What is acceptance rate? Okay. 19%, oh my gosh, very low. It's red, doesn't matter. You're an independent contractor, you cannot be deactivated for a low acceptance rate. My Uber Eats acceptance rate has been like 4%. So start to understand those ratings, and you can even click on what I have, Dasher Rewards. If we click on Learn More, here's where I see the requirements for the metrics of their rewards program. We can see what ratings are required for each level. I'm here in Pittsburgh. It might vary for you, number one. And then the whole program might vary. So this might be overall Dasher rating instead of Dasher rewards. Let's go back to the menu now and go into promos. So here's all the promos that you're going to see in your marketplace. This encompasses everything like challenges, which are similar to those Quest batch bonuses I talked about in Uber Eats. There's a floating bonus boost that doesn't have a stop and end time, which we can see here. We've been having this crazy $3 bonus boost. So thank you, DoorDash. That just is whenever they feel like having it. And then you have the per delivery bonus, the peak pay here. That's not new. They've had that for a long time. But here's what I will tell you to do. Is if I click on any one of these, obviously it gives you info about when that peak pay is and how much it is. But click on this, you schedule that peak pay. If you think you want to drive in this sub marketplace, right? Any one of these, and okay, this one makes sense for me, I'm going to schedule that. Why? Because let's say peak pay is rare. I hear it all the time. You can let me know if you even get peak pay in the comments and maybe how much peak pay you get. So when you do get peak pay, especially if it's a little higher than you normally would even get, 100% I would schedule it. I would grab it. Because what happens is, let's say this, North Pittsburgh sub marketplace is busy with dashers around a certain time, then you might not even be able to go online. Now, speaking of the new features, this hourglass here, is also something that I would experiment with. This is their earn by time mode. So I get paid by active time when I pick up the offer to when I deliver it. But one thing they did do that's good is they show us what some marketplaces currently are active, or I guess I should say available is a better word, for earn by time. So right here, this downtown Pittsburgh sub marketplace, it is available at $16.50 per active hour. You also got to know like what's your minimum pay per active hour. $16.50 is kind of our minimum standard active hourly pay, because I've seen, here's another thing to compare, by the way, I've seen like plus $3 per active hourly pay, but then plus $3 per offer, or plus $1 per offer on earn per offer. So you might want to compare what's a better value proposition for you. Is it an extra $3 per active hour, or let's say $1, $1.50 per offer? Now let's go to the home screen. Click down here for help. There's a bunch of resources, basically there's support articles, but scroll down here for additional resources. This is how you contact support when you're not on a Dash. Very simple, but it gets kind of buried here. Chat with support, call support if you need to discuss something about a prior offer, your earnings, your bank deposit stuff, your account eligibility, whatever it is. So back to the home screen. Let's click on this earnings tab right here. Now here's your earnings. I mean, you can tap on any one of these, you get more info, right? But if we click up here for view payout details, and then click on tax documents, here's where you get your 1099 NEC form, non-employee compensation. Now the name of that form's changed over the years. It might be 1099 miscellaneous or MISC, or even, I'm trying to think, 1099, you get the point. Now for last year, you can see they issued it January 21st. That is around the time, January, that you'll see the form come through for this year's earnings for 2025. We should expect it from DoorDash, and they'll send this to you via email if you opt in for that in like January 2026. Very simple, not a lot of things you need to change, right? Just a few tweaks to best set up your shift for things that you want, things that you don't want, to take advantage of bonus pay if there is bonus pay, to check your account and stuff like that. So let me know if there's any other settings and features that you would kind of toggle on or look at on the DoorDash Dasher app.